Hi Aries, welcome to your September month ahead. Um, I figured that I would change things up a little bit and do like the month ahead for each astrological sign. Um, there's just been like so many changes with the energy and certain planets affecting us that I thought it'd be like a really good time to check in and just see how we're doing on a month to month basis, what's coming up for us, what lessons are outstanding, what kind of cycles we need to tie up, that kind of thing. Okay, so to get started, I'm just going to focus on, I'm going to do some tarot and then I'm going to bring in some angel cards and some oracle cards. Now, like I've been saying, like the energy's been so heavy recently. We had what seemed like the longest Mercury retrograde ever, which ended, I think was it the start of August that ended? It just felt as if it went on forever, and that brought up like a lot of life cycles, a lot of endings for people. And it's just 2019 has been like a year of purge, it would seem. So what I'm just kind of getting for you just now is just I want to see what are we leaving behind as we step into September, okay? What are we leaving behind as we step into September? Okay. So, straight up we have the Devil inverted, we have the Tower, we've got the Two of Wands, we've got some choices to make, and we have got the Six of Swords in reverse, okay. So it seems, Aries, that, you know, life has been a little bit chaotic. It looks from this that you have got some serious thinking to do. I'm going to say that some kind of serious thinking to do about what it is that you really want from life. You have had a lot of karmic cycles end. We have got Saturn, Saturn's been in retrograde, that ends this week, I'm sure. It ends the last week in August, going into September. So, you know, with Saturn coming out of retrograde, this has been harsh lessons that we need to learn, karmic cycles, things coming to an end. So the Devil inverted, so where, I would say that basically where you maybe would have stayed in these situations before, I feel like the universe is propelling you out of them, whether you like it or not. You're not getting the chance to stay stuck anymore with the Tower card, and I feel like there continues to be like a lot of Tower moments for you. The Tower appears when there's anything in life that is not built in solid ground. This tends to be with karmic relationships, karmic cycles, things that are just no longer like for our highest good anymore. The Tower card tends to come out. So I would say that basically you're not really getting the chance to stay stuck in these situations anymore. The universe is moving you forward, but from that we have the choice to move forward and really decide about what it is that we want for our own personal growth, for our own emotional growth. I do feel we've got some choices to make, and I feel like some of you have got maybe some choices to do with location and where you want to move to, not just in a metaphorical sense of kind of moving forward. I feel as if like maybe where you are just now is not serving you, and I feel like maybe some of you are looking to travel. However, oh sorry, I've got college and university, some study coming in for others, kind of looking at other options for us to grow financially. But I feel like, you know, Aries, it's like, I feel very much with this Six of Swords in reverse, like there's this feeling that you're maybe just not, you're staying too much in your comfort zone, okay? I feel like we're staying too much in our comfort zone, and we're maybe kind of thinking that it's better the devil we know, it's better just to stay where we are, it's better to rely on what we've always had. But I'm telling you now that For these tower moments, you know, you are being pushed out your comfort zone. So I'm just going to get a couple more cards to clarify what's kind of happening there. So that's the kind of energy that we're moving out of, going from August into September. Okay, so what do we need to know for moving forward? What's coming up for us in September? What is coming up for us in September? What do we need to know to move forward? That's what I want to know. Oh, okay, so we've got Six of Swords coming out again. This time it's upright, so there is definitely going to be some movement. Yep, there's definitely some movement going on, Aries. It's just, I feel like you've got the Page of Coins inverted, so I feel like you're waiting on something. And I feel like this could be a message to do with, maybe to do with money, maybe waiting on some kind of like something to come in just now. Like it could be something financial, an award letter, it could be that you're waiting to find out what your options are before you proceed, but I do feel as if there is movement. I'm also feeling that we're not really kind of well grounded in our decisions, so we haven't really made up our mind what it is that we really want. Okay, so we've got the Death card in reverse. I feel like we're kind of resisting this transformation. We're feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, we're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit cut off from our intuition. Feeling a little bit blocked with the High Priestess in reverse, and we've got the Moon coming through. So there's something here that's still to be revealed to you. You're waiting on news about something, or you're waiting to find out something. For some of you, I feel like there's maybe like a choice to move on from a particular relationship or take something further, but again, I feel as if like we're kind of cut off from our intuition, or we're not really maybe not feeling so secure within our relationship, and we're really kind of waiting for you know, the truth to come out. I feel like this lack of intuition here combined with the Moon, I feel like whatever it is that you want to know, you're not really sure whether or not to trust your instinct, or whether that kind of feeling that something's not right here is based on your own fears or your own projections. I'm just going to have a quick look at the angel cards here, just for a little bit of clarification on what's happening within this situation. So I do feel as if we are needing to let go. This is what I'm getting. I feel like we need to let go. We need to move forward. Okay. Regardless of what's going on round about us. Okay. So I feel like you might not actually be receiving, in your reality, you might not actually be receiving the confirmation that you're looking for. But I feel like, you know, this need for change, it needs to happen. So the cards I have here are Easy Does It. Your health, happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So yeah, I feel as if like this kind of waiting is probably like a sense of you really want your security to move forward. You don't want to overdo things. You're kind of waiting to make sure the time is right. You've got the divine life purpose coming in. So for many of you, it's saying trust the signs in the inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. You're moving on regardless. You're moving on with your life regardless. I just feel as if you're really clinging to security just now. And we've got the Ready to Love card again. So I feel like maybe for some of us, we're maybe leaving a relationship. Or we are ending this time where we've maybe kind of done like a lot of inner work, and you know, we're ready to kind of start off anew. But I wanted to kind of say that, you know, you need to really like put all this shit behind you, whatever this is. It could be something that's happened in a past relationship, it could be some trust issues. I feel like we need to kind of move on from that. We really need to kind of clear the energy there, because I feel like whatever programming or whatever belief system that you have left over from your past relationships is going to keep coming after you till you learn that lesson. Yeah, so I feel as if this could also be related to work, maybe not getting on with people in the workplace, or you maybe move to a particular job and you run into the same problems. I feel like we need to clear the energy there. Yep, so we've got finances and career coming out. So a lot of you are kind of concerned with your finances, your career, what's going on for you. You've been asked to have, when it comes to love, you've been asked to have like a playfulness about you. You've been asked to just enjoy the moment, not question it too much, just take things as they come. If there's someone new in your life and you're not really sure if it's progressing to the next level or not, you have the express your love card. I feel like for some of you, there is this feeling of, do I take this further? Is this more than a bit of fun? I would say yeah, like this situation involves marriage, or a long-term commitment. So it's about expressing your love, and being honest with your feelings. And I feel like you may get what it is that you're looking for. Okay, for some of you. So take the chance. If you're in that situation, I feel like this is confirmation for you that you should take the chance. Okay, so let's see. So we've looked at what we need to know going through into September. Okay, so what's actually coming up for us in September? What advice does Spirit have for us? And so we've got the Chariot in reverse. And the Chariot is always about kind of movement, choices. So again, like I feel like I've got Chariot in reverse, so I feel like we're not really making some decisions here. We're really being asked to kind of think clearly. I feel like there could be some conflict going on. We've got 5 of Wands, so it feels like there could be, okay, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Okay, what's this conflict all about? I really want to say you're kind of like stuck. I feel like you're really kind of stuck in a hard place just now, Aries. There's a lot of to and froing, where you just kind of can't make a decision. I feel like there's a bit of sneaky behaviour going on. Okay, now I know we had, I said with regards to love, I said that there's maybe some things that have not been completely revealed to you. We're ending past cycles. So I feel like for some of you that could relate to maybe you're seeing someone, you're wanting to make the commitment, but you're not really sure what's going on in their life. And I feel like you do need to have the heart-to-heart conversation with them, because I feel like while you're still single and this person's single, then they're maybe kind of playing the field a little bit because they are single and you've not taken that relationship to the next stage. So I feel like, you know, the air needs to be cleared there. You know, because if you're entering into a relationship, you need to decide whether or not you're happy to see other people, or whether or not you just want to be exclusive. Also getting coming in that for some of you, I feel like you're maybe with an ex-partner who was maybe unfaithful in the past, and now you're trying to work out how to go forward. With regards to some of you for work, I feel this situation is, I feel like it's like a battle of wills in the workplace. Okay, and we're maybe kind of wondering whether or not we can cope with being a team player or not, or whether it's best to kind of go off on our own and be self-employed. So yeah, I feel as if there's some money worries. There's kind of like this kind of need to hang on to money just now and not move anything forward while we make a decision. It just seems very, very chaotic for you. I want to also say, like, don't be, respond rather than react to things, and really kind of think things through before you do make a move. I feel like some of you don't really know whether to leave your job or to stay where you are. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, if this is to do with relationships, it's about progress, not perfection. I feel like, I know I'm kind of going back and forward a lot here between work and relationships, but I'm just, as the messages are kind of coming in, I'm just kind of flowing them out. Okay, for those of you who are in the situation where you're with an ex-partner, but there's some kind of history there, I feel like this person is really trying to be the partner that you want them to be, okay? Progress, not perfection. So you're being asked to focus on the strengths that they've got, the fact that they've been making an effort, okay? It's your job to see yourself as worthy, okay? It's your job to, even though in the past they hurt you, it's your job to fix your own insecurities and to work on, continue to work on yourself, continue to deal with the fears that come up, because I feel like this person in the relationship could mirror you. Now for those of you in the work situation, I feel it's the same kind of deal, okay? I feel like whatever's really triggering you at work is a mirror situation of what's going on within you, and it across the board here, it comes down to not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, and you are good enough. Yeah. For those of you that, I said, you know, maybe single, maybe seeing someone who's also single, but you've not made that commitment yet, I feel like the commitment is definitely coming in for you. You've kind of got these kind of two, you've kind of got, it's like, it's almost like two halves coming together, see that? So I feel like there is like talk about, you know, maybe coming together and being exclusive. So that's the energy I'm picking up with that. So love and relationships I get here are looking they're looking really busy. There's like a lot to kind of get untangled, so to speak. But I do feel, I feel like, see, by the time we come to like the full moon, okay, so the full moon towards the end of September, no, that's not right. No, full moon is going to be kind of more middle September, mid to the end of September. I feel like this is when you're going to, like, the truth's going to come out, okay? You're going to be able to see a lot clearer now. What advice do we have, Spirit, for moving on this month, for just moving forward? Okay, so we've got the Empress, so we're really wanting to kind of embrace our creativity. We're really wanting to step into the person that we want to be. We've got some celebration coming up. I feel like I want to tell you to celebrate you, celebrate yourself. Got the Seven of Swords, so I just want you to like be aware of kind of any kind of sneaky behaviour. So someone might not be telling you their true intentions, okay? Also, I'm getting that you're, like, for those of you who are in the situation where you're kind of worried about, you know, this person that you think is maybe seeing someone else, I feel like they are, okay? I feel like they are. I feel like there is a third party involved here. And you just need to be cautious of that. You're going to have to be straight with this person and just be like lay all the cards on the table, like, this is how I feel, this is what I want. And you know, if you're not getting what you're looking for, walk away from the situation. Don't enter into that energy. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups and the Hermit. So I feel like the advice for this month is to speak your mind and just find out what's really going on. Trust your intuition. Lay the cards on the table. I feel like there's like still like for some of you there's like still a lot of emotional healing to be done here. Really getting in touch with our emotions. I feel also for some of you like this is the confirmation for those of you that are in a relationship or going in or looking to go into a relationship. I feel like the feelings are there for you, but you just need to clear this. You need to find out what page they're on, basically. And I feel as if there is a little bit of kind of going within, just with regards to all those triggers. It's about going in and really kind of looking within ourselves and fixing what doesn't feel right within us, and look at how it's affecting us in the 3D reality. Now I'm just going to get some spiritual advice for us moving forward. Aries, what do you need to know spiritually for your spiritual development? You get soul family, so calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I feel like for many of you it's about like with regards to when you don't really know about what to do about work, whether or not you're staying in your present situation or whether you're looking to move forward. Go where the like-minded people are. I feel as if you're going to be drawn into situations where you are... Okay, this is the message I'm getting. Basically, if it's the right path for you to take, I feel as if everything's going to fall into place and you're going to get the like-minded people who are there to help you, who will bring about more opportunities for you. So this may be like if you're thinking about studying, and maybe that you, I don't know, go to an open day or something, or you look at a workshop and you meet people through that who are like incredibly like-minded, and that'll be like your sign that you're on the right path. You've got dance with life, so it says do something to change your energy. So you're needing to shift up all that energy that you've got just now, that restlessness, that feeling that's in there that something's not right. You need to kind of get that out, change it, look at how you feel about yourself, and start putting in the effort to really try and change your energy, change your outlook. I feel as if just do something different, just to change things about. And if these situations aren't serving you, just take a break from them or move on, and let the new energy come in that way. Okay, Aries, that was your month ahead for September. Let me know if this resonated. You can let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, you can get me at the details down below, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.